my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today I'm going to talk about the compatibility between a Virgo Libra Cusp and a Virgo Libra Cusp. Some of you may not like to hear this, but the best way, in my opinion, to be with another Virgo Libra Cusp is to be friends. Staying friends is probably best because platonic relationships excel here. What you may realize is that what you see on the outside does not reflect what's on the inside. And while they may seem very attractive to you, that attraction can only go so far. Also, you may be attracted to each other physically, but just not each other's personalities. It may feel more stable being with each other. You both are very creative, and you can't really be together in a clingy or needy way, and that's why romantic relationships don't tend to work out very well for these two signs together. To balance out the shallowness of your love together, maybe search out more depth in your life. There is much that you have yet to explore with yourself. You may feel like when you're together, one of you really acts more like a Virgo and one of you acts much more like a Libra, like you take turns playing those traits. You may act very detached from each other. Your relationship can seem surreal. Sometimes it might be because you are afraid of what other people will think of your relationship. You know, on the plus side, money probably won't be an issue. This relationship brings good financial luck usually. Other people might love that you're a couple, but you don't really care that much. Your relationship is not about service. You don't like to sacrifice things for each other, and you don't know how to fully meet each other halfway. You may have trouble letting go to be with each other. Don't forget to check in with your Virgo Libra Cusp and really stay tuned into their feelings. It's not a natural thing for your dynamic, but if you can spot their emotions, you may just stand a chance. You might share a fuck it mentality. If you decide to have a family and to have a kid, you don't really care if people disapprove. They can think what they want. Let them think whatever they want about you and your relationship and your family. Fuck them. What matters is the kid and the parents. Unfortunately, you both have this bad habit, especially when you're together, of trying to escape. And this can lead to addictions, like especially drugs or alcohol. You can amplify these tendencies within each other. You would still have a blast with your Virgo Libra Cusp. I feel like I've made this seem like really negative in a lot of ways, but you would still have fun. Like, they're still your pal. I mean, it would still be awesome. And obviously a lot of people get to the point where they get married and they have children and they find a way to make it work. But there is this struggle of this detachment side, you know, and that's something you're going to have to figure out. And if you can figure out how to make your personalities work with the rest of your chart, it's going to be awesome. You know, you're going to have so much fun. Narcissistic tendencies and behaviors tend to spoil the fun, however, so be careful. Egotistical vibes surface from dating each other. Being friends with each other can become more and more difficult because you both bottle up your feelings, and your friendship can take a turn for the worst if you're not careful. So don't do that. You also can both be extremely indecisive, and you can go on roundabouts to avoid offending each other instead of finding a compromise. So if one of you doesn't take charge, then it will not be good. You are both the same sign, and you definitely see that in each other, whether you realize it or not. You see yourself in them, they see themselves in you. And it's just something, it's a weird dynamic, kind of a mind fuck sometimes that can play out. And it's subconscious most of the time. So you don't even realize how much it's affecting you and how much you're seeing yourself in them. Looking at another Virgo Libra Cusp can be like looking at all your flaws underneath a magnifying glass. They reflect them back to you. However, that doesn't mean it's just the bad traits. also the good things, the good traits are reflected back to you too. Either way, it can be kind of disturbing at times. When you have kids with a Virgo Libra cusp, you must be careful not to teach your kids surface level values, you know? They tend to take on the shallow traits growing up from their parents. So remember, you are their role models. You both like nice things and living a life of quality, not quantity. Feelings are often put on the back burner by this couple. As a married couple, your focus might often be more on your friends and family and neighbors and impressing them. You most likely will feel like you amplify each other's pragmatic side. This duo lacks emotions, okay? It's something that is definitely the reason it hasn't worked out for many of you in the past who have tried this combo, but they're very chill. You might also feel like you're a little bit more nervous around them. Try to deal with those escapist tendencies and remain unbiased when you make collective decisions. Your love is shallow, but you can definitely influence those around you in a very progressive way. Thank you! Subscribe to my channel. Please comment below and let me know if you are a Virgo Libra cusp. Have you dated another Virgo Libra cusp? I would love to hear from you. And let me know your story. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I would love to hear what it's like to date another you. So, yeah. Bye-bye.